It's your host with the most. My name is Elijah. This is
Chap.
Yes, sir. White Hammer. And this is just gonna be a one-take thing, so we're gonna try not to talk crazy right now.
You can cut it out, because I'm definitely gonna say some stupid shit.
I kind of don't want to cut it out, so I just post it. I don't know where this conversation is going to go or what it's going to lead into or how we're even going to start it, but I guess first of all, I'll explain a little bit about myself, and then we'll go to Trey Chapman just to get some background on who we are and why we're here and what we're doing here. So, like I said, my name is Elijah. I am originally from Denver, Colorado. I came out here to go to school, play some basketball, and that's how I met these gentlemen that are sitting on my left and right side. I've been out here for 5 years now. Next year will be 6, so it's kind of crazy to think about that I've been out here for so damn long, but it's a blessing in itself. So I can't take any of that for granted, especially meeting these people here. But it's a little background of me, hoops, school, just living out here now. And you?
Can they hear me, or I need a microphone, or like?
I don't know, honestly.
I hope y'all can hear us.
Just talk a little bit louder.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Trey Chap.
This is all going in, so like.
Are you posting this? What are you posting this on?
I'm posting this on YouTube.
For real?
For real.
Don't tag me.
At YM.
I'm Trey Chapman from California. Just graduated from Hawaii Pacific University about like a week ago.
Congrats.
2 days ago.
He's a college graduate, yes sir.
Don't know what I'm doing in life, but got the piece of paper.
Yep.
And now we're just hooping. We got 1 more year. Gonna go to Cal State East Bay. And yeah, that's it.
How's Cal State East Bay and their basketball program over there?
They look pretty good. I really like the coach.
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy, really good guy. Got a solid program. They made conference tournament last year. It's better than we ever done here. So
Heard you.
Hopefully we can keep it rolling over there. But
yeah,
I'm excited for it. It's a big school. So it'll be fun.
Yeah. What's your role over there? How they recruit you?
I mean, I don't really know exactly, but he was telling me, big leadership role, big role on the court. So I want someone that can play the 4 and the 5. Knock down the 3 ball.
You ain't knocking down no 3 ball, though, knowing you, bro.
Yeah, ask him.
You ask him what in once today?
He was knocking that shit.
Bro, he had a little 1 dribble pull up 15-footer and then like 5 little.
Right, you talking to me
Little
about
shake fade away.
like little.
No,
back the other way too.
the best was a come press me.
Yeah, like that. I need you to come a little pressure on my back. I'll back you down and hit you a little. Hold up.
You little back and do down.
The thing is, you were saying the same thing last summer. You're like, wait till this season. Coach gave me the green light to shoot 3s, and you did. Did you shoot 1 3 this year?
Coach Knott told me that I was gonna shoot 3s this year.
Yeah, but did you? You didn't even shoot 1 in practice.
I did in the beginning of the season. I shot a couple, but our offense was set screen and hard roll. So why am I gonna shoot a 3?
I mean, you're right.
They was getting mad at JC for popping. They definitely gonna get mad at me for popping.
That is true.
So
That is true. Heard you.
We're gonna figure it out. It's cool.
It's alright.
I got the confidence.
Yeah,
It don't
exactly.
matter.
I have the confidence.
It's going up. It's going in. Damn straight.
You hurt?
You hurt.
Uh,
How long have you been out here for?
4 years.
4 years. And you're leaving when? Today is May 10th, and you're leaving when?
July 6th. So down the last 2 months.
Damn, that is crazy. How does that feel?
I was checking the day.
You have to check the watch.
What'd you ask?
How does it feel to wrap up your career and just like your living experience here in Hawaii?
I mean, I love it out here. It's been great, but I'm ready for something new.
Yeah.
Experience some new stuff. I dropped it.
What, shit?
Yeah, we got to cuss on this?
Yeah, I cuss in the vlog. I don't think I'm going to beep it out this year. I'm just going to let it play.
So, are you posting the vlogs?
Yeah, I'm posting the vlogs again, duh. That's why
You posted those on YouTube last year?
Yes. You haven't seen any of them?
No, I've never
Bro, I have like
seen one
5
of my
of
vlogs.
them. I have like 5 of them.
Can we watch that after this?
Yeah, we could. I just got to charge mine.
Oh, you can show the pockets. Well, oh, wait, they're on the YouTube.
My YouTube, yes. I have like 4 or 5 vlogs on YouTube.
No
for
way.
I watched every single one of them, bro. I'm a real supporter.
Real supporter on God.
I hit that
What's your
like
name?
and subscribe.
Elijah Martinez?
Like,
Nah, it might be actually.
I got some shitty ass service. Go crazy.
We could watch them afterwards.
You have to
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
fast. So keep walking.
They're us like drinking and stuff, or they're like.
Nah, I didn't really put any of that in.
Good, good.
But this summer I might, because whatever. I have 5 vlogs.
I got a family of kids that are gonna see this shit.
They're kind of long videos, but
Oh, I remember these now. Yeah. I watched a couple of them.
yeah. It's the same thing that I'm doing. I don't know. It's gonna be a long summer. I feel like if I do one every week, because I only did 5 of them last summer. So we'll see. I've been starting it this week, so we'll see what it turns into. Yeah.
What's your goal with your vlogs and with your podcast?
With the vlogs, like from the beginning, and I've even told them, the people who watch it, you guys, it's not really like to get views and likes and stuff. It's more so just to like have memories and just capture it and like be able to post it somewhere, which we have YouTube, so get it posted on there and then just look back on it in 5-10 years from now, and even you guys who are featured in it a couple times and whatnot. So I don't know, just to be able to look back on it and be like, damn, that's what we were doing that day, or that's what we did that week, and look back on that shit.
Got a horrible memory, so that shit gonna help.
Hope so.
Alright, so this podcast, I lived with you, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
He always talked about how he wanted to start a podcast. I've been texting him for weeks now. Let's start it. It's the first episode. What you going with this? Why you want to do this? What you
My goal for the podcast? I think originally my goal of the podcast was just to bring on different people. The main idea was of it before was just to get people on to like tell their story and just to like be able to talk to them, hear their story, and then probably talk a little bit about mine too and just relate to them. But that's really what it is, because I feel like everybody comes from different backgrounds. He's from Utah, you're from California, he's from Slovenia, so everybody has different backgrounds, upbringings, different experiences, so I think it'll be cool to like actually sit down, even though I know you guys already obviously, but just sit down and talk to somebody, but to have the people who do watch it to also be able to get to hear that shit. I think there's a lot of knowledge that can come from that.
Shit, my vision was more like the Stiff Socks podcast, but
I don't know what the Stiff Socks podcast is.
Trevor Lawrence. Trevor
Lawrence?
That's
Is that the dude that beat Justin Herbert?
Yeah, not Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that is Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Wallace.
Trevor Wallace?
You know who he is?
They have
Comedian dude. Hella funny. And somebody dude, it's called Stiff Socks.
Stiff
like,
Socks.
that's where you used to beat it
Yeah.
to the sock.
Yeah, I know.
I never did that. I thought that was weird. Did you? One of my best friend.
You've never, like, not into it, but like, have you ever just had a sock
around
like next to you and you just wipe it up?
No.
Maybe like a shirt or a towel or something.
Towel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, towel's like the go-to, but it's like, I'm not gonna go walk out with all this and I have a fresh, clean sock right here.
My boy said he literally just put his sock over and just.
That's
Go
a
to town.
town. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I've heard of that. Like, that's where it comes from, but I've never done that before.
You use
A
your
wet
socks?
sock.
To jerk off?
Yeah.
No, I've never had ever.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit weird.
But yeah, what is the wet sock podcast about? What
Stiff
is it?
socks.
Stiff socks.
I don't know. I always see. You know what that is?
No, I don't know what it, but like stiff sock. I know what you mean by that. But stiff sock podcast.
They just say funny shit, tell stories and shit like that.
Yeah, it's tell
I mean,
stories.
it's talking about like it's called Stiff Socks, so they're talking about like porn and like sex and like drinking and drugs and shit like that. But
Okay, what's your craziest story that you have here? We'll live in your
don't skip.
That's the point of this.
This one on YouTube.
So
If I was famous and like making money off
how are you
this,
supposed to get there if you don't post one?
On Jeezer.
I'm still,
Oh, Jeezer, talk to me.
maybe once I get out of college, like out of the athletics,
Okay.
and if I
okay.
see myself trying to pursue this, but I don't want anyone to see. You know, you probably know it. I don't even know which one there is. There's
I have a lot of
stories.
things that come to mind, actually. Yeah, I
The
have.
most recent one that comes to mind, Columbia. But
Yeah, I was gonna say Colombia for sure.
That's not that bad, though. I feel like you could
it's
explain
not
that.
horrible. No, I'm not gonna
Get
talk
it-
about
get it
that.
out.
You're the WrestleMania tag team legend.
You could do the whole 45-minute spiel that you gave us before.
Yeah, man.
Nah.
Not episode 1. We'll
Well,
ease them
episode 1, we gotta start with a bang, though.
That is true.
You start with a story.
Crazy story?
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Shut
Could you
up,
try
bitch.
again?
She didn't get that, so I don't know if I can think of one crazy story.
I think my teacher freaking responded to me. I'm stressing out about that. Really graduated college 4 days ago. Just found out I didn't hand in my final presentation for my capstone class. So I have an F.
But I actually didn't hand it up.
Well, I handed it into one part, but I guess we had handed it in 2 different parts. So like I handed it in. I did the work. So like, give me some points.
Because it's with the actual blackboard.
Yeah, it's with the Blackboard. There's some part on Blackboard where you had to submit it like to
Yeah,
the
that's
university, and I guess there's a part just to the class too. So I emailed her.
Yeah.
She can see on there I handed it on time. I definitely did the presentation wrong. I didn't read the. I saved it for the night before, or the night it was due,
Right now?
and it was like a 16-page thing when I finished it,
But it's on
and then a
one
6 to
dollar.
8 minute presentation. And I was like coughing the whole time, so I was sick. So I was drinking every day. Bad.
It was bad.
It was only 6 to 8 minutes, and I was supposed to like. I had like 16 slides, and it was like I was like trying to get through them. Cause like I want to get through everything, but I only need like a C on it, like to pass.
What the fuck? That's so crazy. So how do you finish out the year then, besides this class?
Pretty mediocre. Got that senioritis sure once season ended. It was just.
All right, talk about that. Talk about your basketball experience and like what you learned out here.
Shit. It's hard for me because I don't learn a lot. Pretty thick skulled.
Yeah, I know. I think we all know that. The viewers don't. If we get viewers.
Basketball experience, all in all, good, great, for the most part. Like good experiences with team and coaches and stuff. Not a whole lot of wins.
My bad.
My Dusanich.
Not a lot of wins, you were saying. Peace out, man.
He's gang.
Yeah.
Y'all on the jack slider or no?
I'm going sleep probably.
Schnapper?
I'll probably go.
Vansky.
Shit, I'll try. I'm not down for drinking, but basketball, yeah, all in all was good. I, had a great relationship with Coach V. Loved all our teammates, made a lot of brothers. Like, worked my way up from my freshman year. They were almost redshirted me. Then a couple months later, I was starting. A couple weeks later, I was suspended.
What were you suspended for?
A lot of ups and downs. We were in the airport on a road trip on the way back. Plane was broken, so they made us get off. They gave us food vouchers. So I'm a 18-year-old college student.
On a trip.
Obviously, I'm gonna go to the bar. Went to the bar, got a couple drinks. We were fine. Teammate posted a video of us taking shots. Girl screen records it, hands it into the athletic department. We all get suspended for a week. So, I mean, they could have been shots of water. They didn't ask, but, it's cool. I didn't fight it.
Yeah. But it's pretty clear though.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Can't really do much about that.
definitely beer in my hand, too.
Yeah.
I mean, so, you live and you learn. Still drink on road trips, but post any videos. But honestly, I would cut it out pretty much. It was like, someone's birthday, I'll drink one. But except for like the last road trip.
Last road trip got kind of bad.
Yeah.
Especially the night before we left. That shit
Yeah.
was really bad. But yeah.
Well, no, yeah, basketball's good. Learned a lot, got a lot better, and I'm really looking forward to my final college year. Hopefully, I can go play pro after, and we'll see what happens.
What's your best memory here? Like as far as basketball? And then we can talk about outside of basketball too.
Basketball wise, there's two. 2 years ago, we were on the team. 3-22 season or something like that. First conference win at Chaminade.
Oh, that shit was pretty fun. Even though we were ass.
Yeah, horrible team. We won like 3 or 4 games. Well, 5 games, I guess, but like 2 in conference. It was just a rough year from the start, honestly. Our top associate coach got fired week before practice started.
Yeah.
And then our women's head coach got investigated and suspended. So our head coach was coaching the women's team and our team. Brought in a new coach. And we weren't a very skilled team, to be honest. We didn't have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
And it was just like a rough year. But, it was still fun outside of basketball. I haven't had fun on the court, in the games and practices that year for the most part. So that was a great memory, winning that game. We beat Shama, our rivals.
How many did you score?
21. That was my career high.
Career high. Yeah.
And the second favorite memory, or tied for first, beating Shama this year, 100-98. I think it was my second highest scoring game, 19. So I just played good at Chaminade. But
it's because Chaminade's always a fun game. It's always Chaminade is like a school right down the road from us, so it's like an in-state rivalry. We don't really like each other, and so it was always fun to play them because we would get fans and just the energy and the excitement level to play them, and I'm pretty sure the same for them playing us was at an all-time high when we always played each other.
I enjoy them off the court, but like
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are probably the two best basketball memories for sure.
And then outside of the court, anything off the top of the head? I know it's kind of a hard question to
It
answer.
is hard, just because there's so many great, just like beach days and just like hanging out with the boys, partying, everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I really thought about it, or like after this, something's gonna pop in my head. But it's hard. It's really hard.
Pause. Where'd you go?
What's your favorite b-ball? Game winner at Dominican?
That wasn't even like, if it was like a buzzer beater, it probably would have been cooler, but it was just like, there was still like, 3 seconds left, they could have got a shot off.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game winner.
Yeah, it's a game winner shot.
But that was the,
One shot left.
that was the year where we
That
were
was our
ass.
second conference win that year.
That was the year we were ass.
That's why it was so hyped though, because it was like our second win.
I mean,
that was
yeah,
a lit game too, because
Yeah.
Kamara hit like 6 threes.
Yeah.
Like, I remember we like inbounded off the side, you got it, came off the screen, pull up, like right behind it.
yeah.
You shot it. I was on the bench. I think I was fouled out, like always. And I was just like, fuck, why did he shoot that? This shit was cash. That happens every time, like, someone takes a big shot. I'm like, why'd you take that one? Cash, man. Okay. I remember one time, bro, like, a long time ago, 6th grade type shit, 7th grade. One of my teammates, he was like one of my good friends all my life. We were at this little school called Calistoga. I forgot my shoes. I was wearing my high school, wearing my coach's, like, tennis shoes. And I forgot my shoes at games all the time, too. But
Straight Chapman for you.
close game, and like I'll probably have like 20, like always. And then this motherfucker pulls a 3, and he had the most rainbow shot ever. And I was really like, as he shot it, I was like, "What are you doing, Cash?" It's okay, my bad.
As far as my favorite basketball memory, dude, I don't even know. I can't think of one. I just think the opportunity to be playing was, great in itself, because I got to meet you guys. Yeah, just the opportunity to play, because I wasn't really supposed to even be out here, so that was fun. The buzzer beater was cool. Chaminade was always fun. When we lost to Point Loma by like 80, that was fun.
Definitely.
And Azusa, when we lost by like 70, that was also
that
fun.
was horrible. I was so pissed that game. I was like throwing up at halftime, just livid. I was throwing up before the game, just pissed, and like everyone was just bullshitting. I was like,
Yeah.
dude, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But the Point Loma game, actually, like one time I was subbing in, I was like watching, and I was like just amazed. I was like, this is just great basketball. They're just hitting shots, and like, oh, they were saying, oh, you're giving them open shots. Motherfucker, my hands there.
Here,
They're just hitting
at
shots
home
too.
or
At
at
home.
home.
I would say.
At home, it's a close one though. for the
Yeah, it
most
was
part.
close. But it's still, even like just like sitting on the bench and watching them, it's still
They're
like,
just like
great.
good team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
I
Great
think they
basketball.
still shot like 50%, I guess, just at home too.
It's crazy.
It was a lot closer though.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Oh yeah, the one away was good as well.
Disgusting.
Do you want to sit on the couch and join us?
You should hop in.
A little bit.
You gotta
But
explain a little
We've
bit
had like a
about
lot of great like fun teams. Like this year is one of my favorite teams for sure. But like my freshman year, that team was just like full of characters.
Who was it?
Like going off the list, Ryan Godges,
Ryan Godges. Shout out Ryan Godges. I don't know if you're watching this, but that dude was a degenerate.
Dozy and Do,
Chidozy.
Dirty
Oh,
Dan,
gee. Dirty Dan.
Dirty Dan, Ron, fucking
John. DJ Burgess.
DJ Burgess, fucking Kofi even.
Oscar Chang.
That was the next year.
Oh, that was an extra
Oscar
shit.
Chang.
But like everyone else on the team was still lit too. Like there's still D-Row, Tavon, Liu, Miller, Colt.
Was that when we lived together? Was that year? Or
No,
the year
before.
after? The year before. Yeah.
Oscar Chain was the year we lived together. Foy was on the team. Me, Lachlan, Marco,
Nima.
Kimura, Nima.
That was a great team.
That was just comedy.
Yeah.
Were you the one who lived in the dorms and like they like set up all the rules, or was that Trey Miller's
That
year?
was them.
That was you guys.
What did we do?
Like, because Aloha Tower was your guys' first year, right?
Yeah.
And they changed a whole bunch of rules after you guys were there.
Yeah,
Like your
like
first
all like
year.
the spike ball and hammocking and all that shit. Wasn't that you guys?
Spike-ball,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think it was Miller and Colton.
yeah. I mean, if
We're
you're
like
talking about
the main
Hammocking, Colin pops in my head first.
Yeah.
We gotta explain, because Bodi was sitting over here on the side of us.
Mhm.
You guys could probably hear him talking. But we'll let Bodi take the floor and explain just himself and who he is, where he comes from, and a little bit of his story. So take the floor.
I'm the youngin' out of these two.
Yeah.
I'm from Utah. Been out here for 2 years. Sadly leaving. Gonna go find out what to do next. Still undecided, but yeah, been living with Lige this year. It's been a good time, and yeah.
How was your basketball experience here and just like living outside of basketball?
Living outside of basketball was great. I mean, I feel like we've had a close team like both years I was here. Obviously this year is probably closer, but
Yeah.
still like the main core of guys always hung out. So it was a lot of fun. My first year in basketball, probably got a little impatient because there was a lot of losing, but I was young. It was still fun though, like just being on the court whenever I had the chance and like going at people in practice before and after. So it was a good experience for sure.
What do you think the biggest lesson you learned then, for you being young still, like over the past 2 years that you've been here?
Ooh, biggest lesson. Honestly, being out here, I feel like just a lot of life lessons. Like you just grow up and mature a lot faster being on your own. Like far away from family. It's not just like a couple hour drive. It's, a 6-hour flight and a lot of money. So you gotta like depend on just who you got out here. So.
And I know we've talked about that before too. Like you were just saying, it's not a 2-hour drive to go back home when you're going through something. Like we're so far away, so isolated that when you are going through something, you got these group of people, but you also got yourself, and you have to like sit through that and get through that kind of like by yourself. And there's a lot of growing in that in itself. So it's a tough process for sure, especially being out here so far away. But I think with that, there's a lot of growth that comes with that too, just like in life and everything.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
Yeah.
I feel like too, just like going out somewhere new for the first time, like not being dependent on family at all. You're just gonna grow up a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like our coach definitely did a good job of like Ohana, family.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look out first, and our teammates look out first.
Yeah, like holidays were a lot easier because we all just got together at like coach's house or anything like that, and doing all this stuff like before the season started.
Yeah. I think next year,
workouts, all that.
I know you guys are both leaving. You don't know what you're doing yet. Trey, you're going to another college to go play. You might even, but like next year for me, I would say it's going to be so weird because all the core group of guys that I have been friends with over the past 5 years that I've been here. I don't think anybody's going to be here. And Mai that just left, he's going to be like the only friend that I have that I made.
Joey's moving back.
He's not moving back.
Yeah, Joey's not?
No, he said he's not.
He's like a roommate then.
So it's just going to be like me really. And then I got my girlfriend, but like the people that I hang out with the most, like guys, is just going to be Mai, and he's going to be playing basketball because I'm not going to be playing anymore. So it's going to be a weird year for sure without having you guys to like hang out with and like talk to and stuff. So
realistically though, like it won't really matter because you're with your girlfriend 95% of the time. So
true.
both of you.
Hey, we make an appearance when we can.
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is.
I'll take it. It's true.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird next year. I know we talked about that
For
too,
sure.
even for when we were watching the fireworks. I think last week,
Yeah.
maybe 2 weeks ago. It's just gonna be like either be social and meet friends, or kind of like stay in your own circle and kind of like grind and figure that shit out. So
Weekly podcast, 500 push-ups a day, 10 miles ran a day, 80. Fuck writing. A book a week.
a book a week.
At least 2 books a week.
Wow.
It's coming from Trey Chapman.
Chicken, broccoli, rice, protein shakes. It's gonna be a different animal.
Hey, this ain't true.
Different animal.
I'm starting now. Not all of that shit, but I'm starting now.
Starting what? What'd you do today?
I've been running for about 2.5, 3 miles a day.
This is true.
Been going to the gym.
How consistently?
How consistently? Well, I just started on Monday, so this is
It is start this week.
You gotta get through a week. Shit,
You
you
just gotta start.
I can attest. Like
I've been waking up early.
sometimes I oddly wake up at like 6 a.m., look through my door, and Elijah's in his running stuff, going out getting ready. So I
Yeah.
sleep for another 6 hours. So
No, you be waking up late.
I do.
But I was saying in the fucking vlog, I've just been chilling, eating like shit. Fucking diet has been ass. Drinking a lot, just hanging out, which is fine. Like I love drinking and like having a good time with you guys. But then at some point it catches up to you and you're just like tired. So I want to get back to like that fitness shit.
Boyfriend 15 too.
That's what everybody says, and I even said that shit too. I could feel it. That's why I'm trying to get back into that fitness shit.
I'm like about that too, but like it's hard. Like when I'm out like with the guys every day, going out like every night, like having a lot of fun is like my social life. I'm like super happy.
Yeah.
And like, but normally when I'm doing that, my working out is like down here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then when I start focusing on working out, it's like flipped. I'm like, I don't want to go out or do anything. I just want to like do that. Like even if it's like, I don't know. It's just like I'm like, oh, like I could do that, but like I gotta go cook chicken in 2 hours. Like
Yeah.
I can't go beach right now. I just like not good at fucking
Finding the balance.
evening it. Yeah, that shit's hard.
Because that's how I am right now too. Because like I was saying, we went out partying, drinking, go to the beach and stuff. And I was here where my working out schedule was like here. But now I'm kind of like you, where it's like I don't even want to be drinking and doing all that, hanging out anymore. Where I want to be eating right and then working out and getting back into fit. So I gotta find that balance. Same thing as you. Yeah.
It always comes and goes too. Like I feel like this season it's like all right, I gotta do like school and basketball and everything, and it's like, but you also want to like go out and have fun. So balancing it is especially hard out here. 'Cause, I mean, who wants to work out at 12 p.m. and the sun's up and you got a beach right there? It's not the easiest thing.
A big part of that too is like finance.
Bro, fuck.
The fucking financials that go with like drinking and hanging out and going out is crazy. Just because it's expensive here, but once you're drunk, and I might sound like an alcoholic saying this, but once we all start drinking together, it's like you don't stop. You don't stop. So like we're out and it's like, oh, you want a drink? Let's get a drink for the 9 friends that I got here, and then it runs up a check.
Have you ever drank with someone here and only had one drink?
I did yesterday, but not like faded. Like no.
Sure, you don't have one drink
you did actually. I don't know if I've ever done that in my life. Just had one drink.
I do love how every time we go out, it's like, all right, Friday, Elijah's buying everybody drinks. Saturday, Trey Miller's buying everybody drinks. Next, I'm buying everybody drinks. Like,
I'm just sitting there taking them.
But it is just funny that like somebody just wants to get on that like spending spree and it's like, all right, drinks. Like your birthday.
Yeah.
Bro, but then too, it's like you buy drinks. Shit, you buy $40 of Jack in the Box that night.
Yeah.
You wake up.
Ubers
always sneak up.
Spent like $30 on an Uber from District the other night.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what am I doing?
I need to get that beacon.
And then it's like you wake up, you're like, damn, it's already 10:30. I don't feel like cooking some eggs. McDonald's.
The McDonald's.
Or Starbucks.
Toto's
Money.
burritos.
And it's like, oh, I'm gonna go drink tonight, so I'm about to start doing that in an hour. I don't want to cook. Fuck, let me go to Panda Express.
Yep.
Pound that.
Yep. One thing about me too is the fucking hangover. I hate being hungover, bro. You guys know that. I hate being hungover.
So I just have to keep drinking.
Yeah.
Wake up, drink.
For me, with the food thing though, like, it's been bad the last couple of weeks. It'll be like, all right, I'll wake up, eat breakfast, and then throughout like lunch, it's either I'm not having lunch or I'm not having dinner. Cause like, all right, I know I'm about to go buy drinks, so I'm not gonna buy a meal just to like just to get rid of my drunk. Yeah, like. And then I'm like, okay, I'll have like a breakfast burrito when I get home at 2 a.m.
That's also the thing with like dieting. Like yesterday, woke up, think I went to the gym, might have drank a protein shake on the way, came back, eggs, protein shake, and I went and did something. And I was like, you know what sounds so good is like some of those Chester's Cheeto fries. So I'm like, I had like 2 good meals today. Like, I haven't eaten a lot today. I'm eating healthy. I need something junk food.
Yep.
And just go and buy some shit.
Yep. But then again, too, when I think about like money and us like partying and having a good time, buying drinks for each other, that's why we work. Yeah, it comes back around. Like money, you want to save it obviously and for your future self, but money's gonna come and go. So like
we're young.
We're young, so might as well like spend it and enjoy ourselves while we have the opportunity to do so, instead of worrying about that shit way too much. So
like I only got 4 years to do this. I mean, you guys got like 6, 7, 8 years of this, but
going into year 5 of college, got another year after that. But I'm not gonna be actually in college. I'm gonna do that shit online. But hopefully I'm just partying. But that's the thing too. Going back to like the balancing stuff is like I was thinking about next year, and it's like, well, I'm living in Hayward, really close to the Bay, so it's gonna be like I can go out and have fun. My 2 best friends from back home are living in SF, and it's like I could really just try and focus on ball. It's my last year. Like I did January or dry January this year. I didn't see too much level of growth, like improvement in my play. Honestly, it
You
was
play
like,
better when you're like.
yeah, I'm not
in
gonna-
February. I drank probably 23 of the 28 days. That was my last road trip. I averaged like 14 a game. I literally drank before a game.
Yeah.
Had like 15 points. So I'm like, is that just because I took that month off and it caught up to me and I was feeling good? Or was it because I'm drinking every night and I'm just playing better?
I feel like it's just in your blood to be drinking because you are just a drinker.
I played better hungover
Yeah,
normally.
yeah, exactly.
Even in practice too, like
So that's
I can't
like-
remember who I was talking about it with, but every practice we'd be doing the stretching lines like, oh fuck, I'm gonna throw up, and then we start practicing and you're just like cooking Tucker, like just going crazy. That is true.
But
Yeah,
I
we gotta
remember
think
there was
about
one. I
practice,
was like, I woke up, I was still drunk, like in the weight room, like laying there. But then kind of practice time, I'm hooping.
Yeah.
So I think I like just don't think about it. I just play. I don't like get in my head at all when I play
Yeah.
anyways. But even like UH game this year, I was like our leading scorer. I was out to like 1 with my high school coach, slamming beers the night before.
Yeah.
Just ripped a bunch of coffee in the morning. I was good to go. So like that's the thing is like I want to really focus on basketball, but I play better when I drink.
So it's
So
like,
it's really like counterproductive. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
got that superstition. Well, took 4 shots last night and had 4 dunks. Might as well take 5.
And for Couch Conversations number 1, that is a wrap. Bodi, shout out to Trey. He was here. Bodi, I'm cutting it off.
Sounds good.
So
Good first episode.
thanks for being part of this episode. We'll have you on again probably next time since you live here.
Glad I could be here.
So, yep. Shout out Bodi, shout out Trey, and that's it.
Sweet guys.